Do you have a favorite restaurant in Kentucky?
No.
Bonefish.
Not particularly. I like anywhere that has good sweet tea.
I would say Waffle House at 2 a.m.
You know, I went to the original KFC once in Corbin.
Have you ever been to Kentucky?
No.
So no favorite restaurant in Kentucky? So one of the famous dishes around Kentucky is called a hot brown. Any idea what's in a hot brown?
I know it's in a hot dish.
I don't. Is there a hot dog involved?
I think it's roast beef. It's in a roast beef sandwich.
Bourbon and potatoes.
Is this rated R? Or what do we...
Turkey sandwich that is open-faced and it has Mornay sauce on it, I believe.
What's in a mint julep?
Mint. Booze.
Yeah.
Gin based or is it vodka based? I knew
You
that.
bartended before, right?
Yes, for 17 years.
I do not know what that is.
Green goodness is in it.
I'm assuming bourbon and mint.
What is the capital of Kentucky?
I'm old. Lexington. I'm sorry, Louisville. Wait, it's Lexington.
Oh my God.
Kentucky, Lexington.
I'm thinking it. You're not getting it, though. I'm taking it.
I think you got it wrong. It's not those two. It's the other.
It's the other one.
No, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going
capital?
tomorrow to Lexington. That's the capital, Lexington.
Capital is Frankfurt.
Oh, God. Sorry, Frankfurt. Sorry, Kentucky.
Fill in the blank. The run for the...
Money?
Gold? The run for the Bulls?
The run for the trophy, the run for the...
Roses?
Great. Do you know what makes bourbon different than whiskey?
Scotch barrel.
Bourbon tastes better.
I don't know the difference, but I know that bourbon is distilled in oak barrels that have been charred. So.
Single use. That was a really good answer. Yeah. Also 51% corn in the mash. It has to be a minimum. What is the Kentucky state bird?
Kentucky state bird. What kind of question is that?
Turkey.
Gosh, I barely know the Minnesota State bird. What the heck?
The wild turkey.
You couldn't give me a heads up on any of these, huh? You're just going to throw me under the bus. I got no clue.
Is it a cardinal?
Yeah. You know it.
In support, probably came across one of my favorite expressions when I was working with someone and I said something that they couldn't believe was true and they said, well, shoot a monkey. I've never heard that before, but it's one of my favorite expressions now.
I was in a classroom with about 30 people, and the individual in the very back corner was arguing with me about what the username and password was for the training site. Now, bear in mind, everyone had the same username and password, and 29 out of the 30 were able to successfully log in. So I'm not sure why this lady was arguing with me, but she was. And finally, she stopped and she said, Stephen, when you say the number 0, are you talking about the number 0 or the letter 0?
Like, why couldn't you guys get one time zone? Because that has screwed me up more than anything. I'm on the west side, I go to the east side in the times. I'm already time zone challenged, and that really messed me up.
The one thing I've always admired and respected about Kentucky, the districts and the Department of Education, is that they mesh very well with our transforming K-12 education goal.
I just really enjoyed all the time that I spent out in the districts. So my best memories of being a trainer and being here at Infinite Campus have been tied to Kentucky.
I honestly can't believe it's been 10 years. I mean, it's a great interchange to go back to every year. I look forward to going back there every fall. They've got a great group of users.
Well, every time I go to a district and I show a premium product or have a session at the interchange, everybody is so kind and so friendly that it makes those visits extremely wonderful. It's been a great place to go visit and wonderful school districts and people to work with.
Oh, it's been a fabulous 10 years, which ask anyone who was here for the first couple of them, especially customers down in Kentucky, they might have questioned whether we would get this far, but tremendous growth, and it's a great relationship. I love working with Kentucky, and I mean that honestly.
It's been great working with them. We have only a few states, and they will always be one of the first.
Thanks.
I just want to say thank you to all 173 school districts and to the Kentucky Department of Education for allowing me to work with you over the last 10 years. I have enjoyed being part of this team and building the strong partnership that we have built together. I am looking forward to working with all of you over the next 10 years. Thank you, Kentucky.
Lots of great times in Kentucky, and I definitely wanted to say thank you to the users of Kentucky and all the partners that we have at KDE with the CASES team and the program areas, and just the users that I've had the privilege of working with in the past 10 years. It has been a wonderful time and tenure, and I've definitely enjoyed my growth throughout campus and working with Infinite Campus. So thank you all so much, and enjoy the interchange.